Okay, we're taking a look at the improvements of the map. This is also a randomized building because it has actually an access to the roof from the last but not from the least from the last but not least no from the least from the floor before the last one, from this floor. And yeah, so things moved a bit closer here. Looks good. Looks good. Like, if this would have been a G-Knock, you could basically run into the building and then uh, yeah, start doing your business. Um, this is not a randomized building because, yeah, I did not make a randomized building for that one. As you can see, the building changed from the last video here, and this building changed too. No stairs on the side, but access to the roof up here. I think it really looks nice. Access to the roof, and then you can just, yeah. Um, I liked it green. I saw it before. I really like that. It's like, I don't know. I like the trees. Like, I think we should have more trees in the city. Just like, not only gray and stuff and like that. Also a bit green and trees and I don't know, plants. So yeah. Mhm. Yeah. Yeah, I like the changes. They're quite good. More green, more to play with. One of the things which can be improved is that um, around the dropship, I would like to have some more full cover, like cars, like cars, so just standing in the way, so that the player has something to play around with. Um, a bit more cover, like right now he has like 1, 2, 3 open sides, which he has to defend against. And yeah, this is maybe something where you can even create new objects, or make a new design for this, but it should not be that open for the dropship. So yeah. Um, Other than that, yeah, they're very good improvements. Plants. Yeah, the unit distribution has been improved. I think so. They're now more distributed. This is still empty, so I don't know, like, why doesn't nothing spawn there? Maybe the units spawn as close to the dropship as possible. I think so. That could be the reason why there are no units here. Okay, let's take a look at it from the map perspective. So yeah, there are spawn points here. Um, but units seem to spawn as close to the dropship as possible. One very important thing are the drone spawn points. There are not enough drone spawn points in there. When you place down drone spawn points, place down at least 3 times the amount of necessary drone spawn points. We don't want the game to run out of drone spawn points, because if the game runs out of drone spawn points, then they're going to put the things randomly, and there's a very high chance that you actually get drones in buildings. We don't want that. We want the game to have available drone spawn points for the drones so they don't spawn in buildings. And they can also put mechs into buildings because mechs are also considered drones for the game. And we don't want that. We want to have the drone spawn points. We want to have a massive drone spawn points, at least 3 times the amount. So when you go around, put them down like this, you know, so that the game really has enough drone spawn points everywhere to consider, you know. Um, they can be really they can be staggered. It doesn't really matter actually. It's like when they we just have to make sure they're not spawning in the supermarket. That's the point. So um, yeah, something that you could even paint them all over the map. No, just kidding. Not painting on them over the map, but on the street. Yeah, on the street is good. Somewhere on the street, not too close to the drop ship. Yeah, not too close. So for instance, that one would be not okay. So like remove that one and that one and that one. Yeah. Um, Another thing also is put down like you could move the Shrike one a bit here, and also put down all the other ones as well because they're needed. Like put down every possible Shrike. Um, mhm. I've also been thinking about something like randomizing spawn points. You can randomize spawn points by actually putting down more than one spawn point, and then the game will randomly choose which one to use. Um, I think it's a bit too early to realize that idea, but we might think about it to have randomized spawn points because it makes the map feel new every time you play it because it's just little differences. You don't spawn in the same location. You have different tactical options. You have different things, you know. One thing to realize that way is just like if you would make the spawn points something like symmetrical and then plan to do the map around them, that would be something. But it's also possible to just like have little differences like this or like this, and then they just spawn different in a different position, and you have different challenges. Um, they should obviously not be into a building because yeah, that's going to cause some major troubles. But other than that, maybe there could be some randomizations. Another thing I also noticed was the civilian spawn points. You didn't seem to put any spawn points into the lower part of the map. I don't know if that was on purpose. It's okay. But also mm, remember that there are a lot of civilians and a lot of local forces. All in all, I count like 4, 8, 12, maybe 13 civilian spawn points. And yeah, there are 24 civilians and there are 12 locals. So you might want to keep that in mind where they want to be. There are also funny things because you can like can make like custom scenarios where you say, okay, I want to have all the local forces here, and they're going to fight upwards on the map, just uh, as an idea. I'm not saying that this is how the map should be like, but just as an idea, you can do a lot of things with the maps. And that would be one idea to concentrate local forces and stuff. But they should be like spread out around the map like that. Yeah. Okay, that's it, guys. I hope you liked the feedback. I hope you liked the new map. And I'll see you. 1 second, where is it? Yeah. And I'll see you next time.